PhD man-child, and this is a good opportunity. Second channel, I'm able to speak freely and do unrefined, unpolished videos without stressing if it's up to the muster of the what kind of man channel, which some content on there can take months in production before it's whipped together and blurted out of there, either through research, gathering materials, or building a model from A to Z with multiple of them intertwined and on a timeline being finished every week, one after the other. It's fucked up. But as you know, been setting up the salt mines, new studio, everything, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. And I've finally gone down to sit down and do some modelling, and worked on the laser cutter, which not 100% happy with that video, but it's new technology, I'm learning on it. Had a lot of trouble with it previously on a laptop and finally got a decent powerful CAD machine to run it. And not saying that I'm burnt out, that happened way before. I'm definitely dejected. Now, I've been working on this 1/100 Sherman and just did a Mickey nice, crisp British scheme on it. Just worked out well. Nice wargaming video out there for the tube. Use the word war. It fucks you in the algorithm. Never about the views or the money out of it. It's the enjoyment of the hobby and then slowly integrating your business. It's great. Now, when you fuck up a model, that's when it drags you close to the burnout stuff, and it just ejects the shit out of you. I felt absolutely miserable, nasty, fucked. Sitting in this thing that's crackled up like a fucking hand grenade, flaking like, you know, some cunt who hasn't washed his hair forever, there's dandruff going everywhere. Lucky 3-4 projects on the table. I'm looking at some of these more complex things, 3D printer been working forever, commission piece, some other stuff. I just went fucked it. Order rocked up, you'll see in a vlog. 150 pure Japanese ships, snapping something together as a pure mental build. But at the same time, there's a bit of anxiety of release content every week. It grinds on you. I would like to start getting this channel back into some sort of order where I could just sit there and casually tinker and tweak complex things and then weave it into videos. That's my complex fuckfest way of making videos, and this thing just jammed everything shut tight, forcing me to frush something. This is where it's to the language of modelers' mental build. I've got this small scale Star Wars kit sitting around somewhere, God fucking knows where. It's in the big pile of backlot kids in the other room, and it's like Japanese shit. It's like, oh, it's tricky, it's hard, shit breaks. I whip out the God hands, and I've got to say, those God hand nippers, those really fine antennas and cranes and handrails and all those really tricky bits, God hand slides right through it, glue it into place, done. Assemble that motherfucker in 3 hours, chuck some primer in between airbrushing a fucking 1/12 scale dog, and like a bitch your uncle or something, I don't know. So we'll airbrush it up tomorrow. Well, it's Saturday now. I've been up all night. It's early morning. People walking past wishing me a good morning. Fuck them. Gonna have some like homeless man soup. Gonna rub one out, have a sleep, wake up, and airbrush that fucking shit. And the beautiful thing of just working on a fairly easy kit, just falls together nice to me. Shit. Lots of fiddly bits, but tweezers and quick drying glue will fix that. Just a couple of tones of paint, throw a wash, throw a clear coat, done. The reason why I fucked up this M4 Sherman, I've been sitting on this army painter wash forever. It's like this comedic shit. You just dunk and shake a wargaming figure and it's good. Funnily enough, the wash looks beautiful. It's sort of like a burnt umber, burnt iron, slight bit of metallic flake. It's just got a bit of everything, but very dark brown. And it just pops some nice tones if it's on something fleshy, if it's something rusty, mechanical, if it's creating shadows on something. It works on everything but stark white surfaces and aircraft. So Pop that out, beautiful. Went to put a clear coat on it, fucked. So I got to find out if it's got a sheen or not, and if it is, then I'll put the clear coat on, then the fucking wash, because a lot of my Tamir and Gunzi washes, you put that on, you allow a day or two to dry, lacquer sits on top. This time, cracks. Fucked. Peace the fuck out, PhD man child.